guys, Shu here. In this video, we're gonna be talking about one of my favorite exotics. Since the 30th anniversary Boot, Scoot, and Boogie ability regen, I just had to ask, how does Hallowfire Heart compare? Let's find out. Now, like I said before, Hallowfire Heart has been a go-to for me whenever I play Titan. Like, I just need to go out to the ranch with this thing on and, you know, just go milk some cows. I mean, the ability regen is extremely nuts, and I mean, really pecans. In a pre-anniversary patch in PvP, the ability regen was used for me to spam grenades pretty often, and a lot of the time I could just dunk a Thermite Grenade and just take pot shots to a group of people and just nail easy doubles. It was pretty easy. Now, you're probably asking yourself in your 10-gallon hat, well, what about this time around? Did Papa Bongo royally screw us with these ability changes? Well, not really. The Big Mamacita Bungie Twab mentions more details about the grenade changes, but all you need to know is that the numbers were tweaked and cooldowns were increased or decreased from either like 10 seconds to like a billion. But all these grenade changes and ability changes give it a nicer feel in PvP. It's a nice change of pace. It changed from ability focused gameplay to more gunplay stuff. But what does that mean for Hallowfire Heart? it kind of works really well. Hallowfire Heart has the exotic perk Sunfire Furnace. It improves the recharge rate of your solar abilities, and it greatly improves the recharge rate while your super is charged. Now, you know me, I'm a sucker for simple exotics that don't require a lot of thinking. Me Krug, me no like think. But me think chess piece good. Me no need think to use, me just throw fire rock and watch explode. But really, how good is it from base business? Well, because I wasted 5 years of my life getting a mechanical engineering degree, I decided to put my intuitive mind to the test, and the amount of calculus required to calculate rates in a transient setting is monumental, and the amount of mathematics is insane. I require modern solutions. I used Google Sheets and a timer. I have 3 different tests that I have to do for 3 different grenades. How long does it take to recharge at base 100 discipline? How long does it take to recharge with Hallowfire Heart on? And how long does it take to recharge with Hallowfire Heart on and you have your super? Now, while the evidence rolls, I've got to rant for a little bit. I'm a funny guy, so when numbers aren't written out for me and the work needs to get done instead of me being a funny little man, it's a little frustrating. So I spent a couple of hours of my time to get these tests done, and I kept fucking up because I initially didn't have 100 discipline during my test, and then I had to scrap all my footage and my screenshots. I reshot everything, and then I decided, well, maybe it could be a smart idea while I was recording that I should track these things in a Google Sheet. But no, it's never that simple to Shu. Shu decides, well, how about some percentages? So I make a neat little sheet with numbers and percentage improvements while the grenade regen records innovation that excites or whatever. And then I realized that the fucking game didn't record on OBS because I tabbed out and I'm on display recording. You know, all you can see me is watching Wendigo talking about a mystery flush print and not the top little grenade icon going up. I hate this. I just want things auto-calculated. You just make a fucking calculator. It's like, oh, if you have 100 discipline, then it'll just be like 5 seconds. Oh no, but that's me fucking working out. Anyways, here is the data. So let's look at the worst and the best case scenario. Incendiary grenades have a 46-second cooldown at base 100 discipline, and so whenever you put on the chest piece, you go down to a 36-second cooldown. So you save 10 seconds. But whenever you have Sunfire Furnace on, it's fucking magic, baby! Every 20 seconds, you're gonna be throwing an Incendiary grenade. I don't think you heard me. Every 20 seconds, if you chuck this grenade and it so happens to land right on their feet, it will kill a man. Every 20 seconds, you will do some kind of damage.
Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Ooh, I say this in every video, but why aren't people using this? So basically, from having no chest piece on to putting it on, you basically have a 30% improvement. Now, when you go from base to having Sunfire Furnace on, it's 130% improvement. But if you have the chest piece on, depending on whether or not you have your super, let's say if you do get your super, it's an 80% improvement. So you get your grenade 80% faster than you would. So in conclusion, don't use your super if you want grenades for like every 20 seconds at the most. So now you're probably wondering, Shu, where do you stand on all this? Like, where are you on the litmus test? And let me tell you right now, I do like the ability spam, and I think that's a really cool aspect of like this exotic. Things like Peacekeepers and Alpha Loopy or whatever, I just personally like that more because like you can take advantage of more neutral gameplay and then just elevate your gunplay. You can take advantage of like ability spam and PvP all day long, and like you just chuck grenades, just throw that shit. But really, like, my strengths personally are just like in my gunplay. I can aim pretty well and I can just run around and do stuff, you know, like that's my strength. But it's not to say that in PvE these things do not shine, because they absolutely do. It's like looking at the sun and then you're just staring at the sun and you're just staring intensely. Oh my god, my eyes! Like, if you combine that with a solar well build so that way you can just get your grenade back as quickly as possible, especially with the explosion well maker. Oh my god. Oh my god. Now, just to kind of wrap things up, what do I think about Hallowfire Heart? Well, I mean, it's pretty good. It does the job. It's something reliable, and you know, you just put these things on and you can just chuck grenades all day long. The data is very insane. Like, there is an insane amount of data that shows like, hey, if you want to save like 20 seconds on your cooldown, don't use your super and you can just chuck grenades all day long in PvP. But also you're not using your super, which isn't like ideal, I guess, in some situations. But you can still excel with these things in PvE, and you know, like, you can do some pretty insane well builds with what you've got. Do I recommend these things? I mean, yeah, you can use these guys and be successful. It just depends on whether or not you're willing to shift your gameplay style to them, which I mean, in PvP, I'd just rather shoot gun. I'm a shoot man. They're pretty good. Just try them out and just tell me what you think. But anyways, that's the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch my video. If you want to see more Shu, then please consider subscribing down below and also hitting that bell notification icon to let you know whenever I upload something new. We've got big plans for 2022, and so I can't wait until I'm able to unveil all that stuff with you guys. But until next time, as always, take it easy, Guardians.